Good morning. Today will be the final day that we work on this action sports project. So I know that you guys submitted a lot of work. I want to give a great shout out to Najee, who submitted lots of versions. You guys are going to do the same today, as many as possible. First, let's talk about a key idea. Today, we're going to be thinking about saving as by pressing Control Shift S. Control S saves your work, but Control Shift S saves it as a new file. I'm going to tell you precisely efficient ways to do that. So here's Najee's. I love what she did. Today she's going to be adding more textures. I'm going to ask that she makes the AUP website much bigger, but these gradients are outstanding. Well done, Najee. Kimberly, this is simply phenomenal. Well done. As you're adding more images today, this is all well and good. I'm going to encourage you to bring down these credentials, these awards a little bit, so it's kind of closer to the rest of the text. But otherwise, this is outstanding. Nice job. Ina, you can make Scholar Athlete maybe a little bit bigger, maybe include a layer style, but I like how you changed the name, specifically the font. I would encourage you to shift this over so the IS of Kimberly's last name is not on her shirt. Shift it over to this left side of the page. Ebony, well done. One of the things that she and I worked on yesterday was adding a marquee beneath or behind the text and then dropping the opacity so that it had a little bit better contrast. I'm looking at the bottom, Ebony, at the bottom next to 2013 is the AP logo. It's really hard to see. I want you to bring this AP logo to the upper left-hand corner of this page. You're going to put it behind yourself doing the layup. So you're going to make it nice and big with a lowered opacity. Amani, great job improving from yesterday and the day before. Maybe drop shadow on Scholar Athlete. Continue adding textures. Nice job. Maritza, I love this. And at first I was like, I'm not so sure how I feel about this map in the background. She did not desaturate, but I love that she didn't because it looks really cool. The only thing that I would recommend that you do is shift up the map because all I see is these keys. I see like it's the AUP website. It's like the legend for the text. Shift up the map so we see more of Brooklyn and Manhattan. Nice job, Maritza. Here we've got amazing work. This is Autumn's. Nice job, Autumn. Continue adding textures. Otherwise, this is phenomenal. Brandon, you definitely improved, along with Henry, most improved. I love the wave. I love the gradient in the background. You're going to be sending me many JPEGs today. Hakeem, this ocean wave looks amazing. I really, really love it. Listen to yesterday I told you to move the 2013 up and out of the corner. You must do that today. Second, you gotta shift the AUP website down. You're gonna make it a little bit bigger. It's kind of hidden. You can make the AUP website bigger and it's above the action shot. I need it beneath and maybe extend it across the horizon of this wave. Amanda, beautiful. I love this. Although I would make the same recommendation for you that I did with Maritza in that you shift up the map. Shift it up so we see more Brooklyn, Manhattan, rather than this key right here. It's sort of distracting from everything else, but otherwise it looks great. Thank you for putting in color versions. I can see the hard work that you're doing. Also, this AUP website, maybe give it a color to contrast a little bit more, and maybe drop down the opacity of this black rectangle, maybe to 70 or 80%. Experiment. Joseph, nice job. You got a lot of more work to do. These two action shots are about the same size. Maybe shift this tennis one down a little bit and vary the size. Latigua, believe it or not, I think this might be my favorite sports poster today. This looks really, really good. I love it. I have no suggestions other than simply adding textures. Miranda, wonderful. You're going to add more textures. I know that yesterday you submitted to me one. Today you're going to be submitting to me many, as Henry did yesterday. Henry, I love this. Now, I regret that I didn't tell you this earlier, and it's fine for right now, but I can't tell that you're holding a hockey stick. I don't know if you're sweeping. You could be mopping. You could be like like cleaning up really intensely with that expression on your face. So what I want you to do is rotate this so we see the edge of the hockey stick, or shift it out the way, or maybe even reverse it. And when you're doing that, you're going to then continue adding textures. Now, I mentioned earlier Control Shift S, right? Control Shift S does the quick save as we're going to do it as JPEG. So I already saved one, and what I'm going to do now is I've got a number of gradients. You guys are going to have lots of gradients and textures. This one does not include the map, but yours will. I'm going to press Control Shift S, and when I do, I can see that I'm in my folder, the Joseph Action folder. I'm going to change this from a PSD to a JPEG. And now I could write blue and red, but I want you guys just working and saving. So I'm going to save this as 2. I'm going to click save as a JPEG. Easy. I'm going to now switch the gradient, Control Shift S. I'm going to change it to a JPEG. And so now I can see I've got a 3. I can simply click right here and change it from 2 to 3. Wonderful. So you're going to be going through, you're going to be adding gradients. We know that if I press Control Shift N, we know that if we do something crazy like that, Control Shift S, JPEG, look at that. Look how quickly I'm doing that. You guys can do the same. I don't know. I want 40 JPEGs today, 50 versions. I want to see how many versions you can submit. You're going to send it to me at the end of class. Please make the revisions I encouraged you to make, and you're doing wonderful work. Good luck.